to another edition of the Metal Voice.
Metal Voice.
Jim, we're out there. We want to promote the artist. Want to give a little historical context. We want to let people know, inform them a little bit so they can go out and support these artists by buying their product.
Mastodon this week.
A very popular band.
The Hunter. Let's just go back into their back catalog very, very quickly. They start off as a prog rock death metal band. Solos, fast, change-ups, time changes, tempo changes. But the growling vocals, those Cookie Monster vocals. Now, I guess 2009 they came out with one of their biggest albums, Crack of the Sky. Dedicated, I believe it was the drummer's sister who might have passed away. Her name was Sky.
Very introspective, very lyrics had very deep meaning for the band.
It's a great. It sold 200,000 copies just in the United States alone.
Which is huge by today's standards.
It's an album that flows from the beginning to the end flawlessly. Sort of like reminds you of the sort of like The Wall in a sense. Each song is intertwined into the next, and it's emotional. They're actually singing clean now. Beautiful guitar solos. The whole band sings. A beautiful album, masterpiece. 10 out of 10 in my opinion.
Pinnacle.
If you don't have this album, please put us on pause. Put your jacket on and go get it. 2010, they have a new album called The Hunter. Boom.
2010, 2011.
Oh, sorry, 2011.
Boy.
This is another great album by them. I'm just going to read off the tracks that I personally like. Black Tongue, Curl of the Burl, which is a song that if this was released in the 80s, it would have been a major hit. Major hit.
Run to the Hills Major.
Asteroids, Stargasm, Octopus Has No Friends, another beautiful piece. This band is getting better and better.
Yeah, it ties in nicely with Octopus's Garden for the Beatles.
That's right.
Now for myself, Jim, not being a big fan because some of the growling vocals, which I'm the first to admit I'm not a big fan of. How's the vocals on this one?
Again, just like the last album, all four of them are singing. They're singing together, sort of like the Gilmore Waters. Like you don't know which one's singing,
really,
but there's enough of a difference to make it more interesting and listenable.
Oh, you sold me. I'm going to go out and listen to that right away. Hopefully, you'll do the same. Mastodon, The Hunter.
Welcome to another edition of The Metal Voice Movie Reviews. Hey, it's Jim the Metal Guy, Jimmy the Rat, and Alan,
the other guy.
Alan the Pizza Guy. Hey.
This week we're going to talk about some of the movies we watch, we like. We're going to share them with Jews.
That's it. And if you don't like them, well, too bad. Here we go. First DVD in the big nuts. Ready?
Go.
Hey, Queensryche Mindcrime at the Moor. Hey.
Jim, I love this DVD. I actually saw this tour. I'm glad they put it on DVD. Combines the first whole album performance of Operation Mindcrime. And then a little break, and they come back with Operation Mindcrime 2. You've got, we've all seen the first one. They performed that in its entirety. Now they're doing the second one. But again, you don't have to be a fan of this band to enjoy it. It's like going to watch a movie or going to the theater and enjoying a play. It's very theatrical. The songs are great. The performances are great, of course. And it's thoroughly enjoyable. One of the greatest concerts I've ever seen. Even in the music you can't compare my Operation Mindcrime 2 to number 1 as far as I'm concerned. But when you put it in the context together, it works tremendously, and it just continues the story, and all the pieces seem to fit into place and explains a little bit more. And plus all the guest appearances.
Dio, The Chase. Ronnie James Dio. However, just already said they're clear. In the show that they put together, Dio's not actually in the show.
That's right.
But however, he's sort of like on the big screen in the background. Right. And there is a segment there where Dio does perform with Queensryche on another show on another tour, and that's where you can see Jeff Tate and Dio just doing the duet together. And wow, it's great.
It was a great concert experience, and I'm glad they captured it on film that it can be shared with everybody.
This is truly a masterpiece, Mindcrime 1 and 2. Let's go back and do the big nuts. Polish off the big nuts and see what surprise we have inside. What do you think, Alan?
I don't have a clue, and I ain't touching your nuts.
Rush, hey, Beyond the Lighted Stage.
There you go.
You thought it was going to be Bon Jovi, eh? But no, it's not.
This was made by Sam Dunn, who actually did the Headbanger's Journey and Global Metal. Personally, Jim, Headbanger's Journey was a little too much on the Swedish death metal scene, and Global Metal was interesting. It shared people's visions and how powerful the metal community is across the world, and that's one of the reasons why we're doing this show as well. So now, this is focused. It's on one subject. It's Rush. It's a great job Sam Dunn does here. And I think what shows through in this, for me, Jim, was the jocularity of the boys. I mean, these guys are hilarious. They're jokesters. Alex Lifeson should be a stand-up comedian. Yo, forget about it. And then you got Neil Peart, of course, and it's candid moments. They go back in their history. Thoroughly enjoyable. Highly recommended. Your thoughts, Jimbo?
I love this DVD. First of all, big fan of Rush fan, as everybody knows. You and I are both big Rush fans. And what I really enjoyed about it, it goes back in time. You get to a show with John Rutsey. John Rutsey's actually, they're performing in some sort of school band. They must be in their like late teens, early adult years. And you actually hear John Rutsey talking. So anyways, go pick it up. It's a fabulous documentary. Neil Peart, I love the guy. Talking about, you know, his days as a drummer, his, you know, being in the band, sort of not wanting to be that public figure that everybody wants him to be. Very eccentric, and like you said, they're funny guys. So pick it up, Rush, all the Beyond the Lighted Stage. Pick it up. Is that it for the DVD
for this edition of the DVD movie review? Part of our show.
So we'll see you next time on the movie reviews.